go. Come on.
Hello, Ronnie. Did you really think that I wasn't going to find out that you were running away? Where were you going? Did you suddenly lose your resolve, your courage? Did you really think that I was going to let you go when we were so close? You know all of my dreams, all my plans. I couldn't do this without you.
I'm sorry, Randy. I swear I wasn't gonna leave.
I am just so hurt. You were running away. You were chickening out. What have we been working for these last 6 years?
I'm sorry.
What have we been pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into?
Retaliation.
Retaliation, Ronnie. We have been working like little maggots trying to get ready for this historic moment in Port Columbia. We are so close. You've been a part of it. I trusted you. We've been together since high school.
Please, I'll find some way to make it up to you. Please, Randy.
No need. No need. I forgive you. We all make mistakes. I've got an idea. You can repay me by becoming part of the show. You'll be my star attraction.
There are places on this earth where this lighter would be thought of as witchcraft. And why not? I mean, after all, what's the difference between magic and technology? Tonight we're going to take a journey. We're going to leave the auditorium of Columbia Hills High School, and we're going to go back to a time of raw, unfiltered belief. Back to the rage of innocence. This is my good friend, Ronnie Romberg. Are you ready for the rage of innocence, Ronnie? Yes, you are. That's good, because you're getting ready to take a journey. But first, I need a volunteer. How about you? Yeah. Let's give her a hand. What's your name?
Tiana Maxwell.
Tiana Maxwell. And you're a senior here at Columbia High? Good. And you have plans for the future?
Yep. I just got accepted into Yale.
Yale. You're going to be an attorney.
Prosecutor. And after that, a senator or president.
President! I like that. Well, Mrs. President, I think what we need you to do right now is check Ronnie's chains and make sure that there's no escape. Nice and tight? No way out?
As far as I can see.
Good. Thank you, Tiana. Thank you. Life, a terminal disease, an endless cycle of pain where the only relief is misdirection. The trick is knowing how to suffer. We are going on a journey into the universe of pain. I'll give you the courage and we'll shriek through it together.
Oh, it was a beautiful night, Miles. I love jazz.
The music was excellent, but I enjoyed the company even more.
Oh, my God. What's happened? Tiana!
This is Lieutenant Maxwell. I need a unit over to my home right away. My sister Tiana is missing, and my house has been wrecked. I suspect a kidnapping.
We have 50 or 60 calls.
What?
Just in the past hour.
All right, thanks.
What is it?
They've had at least 50 to 60 calls just like mine in the past hour.
Have you had any trouble with your sister before?
Tiana? Never. She's like the perfect sister. We get along great.
How soon will the police get here?
Well, they're diverting a unit, but they're being inundated.
Maybe there's something I can do. John, it's Miles. Yes, I know it's late. Look, I need you to get over to the C-Pod. Send me the chrysalid and the exoskeleton right away. I'll explain later. Target the coordinates I'm about to give you.
John, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Miles. Although why I'm here is another question. Look, do you really think you're going to find a teenage girl by flying around all over the city?
Listen to the police frequencies. She's not the only one. Dozens of parents are calling in. Something strange is happening. I'm switching over to heat imaging mode. I need you to help me check for anything unusual.
Imaging screens are up.
And I'm over the high school. There's a lot of activity down there.
Yeah, I'm reading about 10 people entering the grounds.
All right, you'd better call the police.
All right. But from the sound of the police scanners, I doubt if they're going to get there very soon. Miles, is it a full moon or something?
I make out a fire in the main building. I'm going in to check it out. Call the fire department. And call Leora, her sister's here.
Let go of me. I'll kill you. I'll tear your throat out.
Miles, the police are on their way. Get out of there.
Let go of me, you freak!
Okay, let me get this straight. All you kids were out playing a prank with toilet paper or something, right? And the mantis shows up and starts smashing and burning everything.
Why don't you dig the wax out of your ears? I told you that 5 times.
Oh, come on, Keanu.
I just can't believe this. She's like a different person.
Look! Where's my sister? I have to talk to her now. She's gonna kill you for chaining me up like this.
You know, she could be telling the truth. We found those damn mantis darts stuck in all of them.
I don't think Molotov cocktails and spray paint are the Mantis' usual MO.
And why would he want to destroy Columbia Hills High?
Bad high school experience?
Leora, you have to get me out of here. There's been a huge mistake.
Have you got the key?
Yeah.
So, it's all a mistake? What happened to my house, Tiana? Is that a mistake, too?
What are you talking about?
My living room was thoroughly trashed.
I don't know anything about it.
What were you doing at the school?
What is this? Another interrogation? Can have a little fun once in a while. So a few of us threw some toilet paper around. Look, if you're not gonna get me out of here, why don't you and your crippled boyfriend just leave?
Tiana, what has happened to you?
It's all right, Leora.
No, it's not all right.
Lieutenant, I'm not sure we're getting anywhere here. All the other kids have been released to the custody of their parents. Now, why don't you take Tiana home with you tonight, and we'll deal with it tomorrow. Or else I can lock her up in the cells if you want.
I'll take her home.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, I'm so tired, Leora.
Yeah, I'll bet you are.
I don't think I can even walk. I've been having such funny dreams.
Come on, let's go home.
You are a brilliant man, Father.
So, you waxed a bunch of those teenagers at CHI. Man, maybe next time you should try a few of those teachers, huh?
I'm still here, Savage. Have you got some little errands to do on your bicycle?
Stone man, you'd miss me if I was gone, baby.
Yeah, perhaps you're right. Maybe I would. I tell you what, why don't you go, and if I miss you, I'll let you know.
Hey, Leora. How's Tiana doing today?
It was strange. This morning, she was back to her old self again. She hardly remembered anything about last night. She wanted to go to school. What was I going to do?
Is she on anything?
Well, not that I know of. When they brought her in, they checked her out. Her blood was clean.
Well, whatever's happening, it's affecting a lot of teenagers. Many of these kids have gone from model students and class leaders to being arrested for assaulting their teachers, as well as everything from destruction of property to bank heists, almost overnight.
As you can see, there's a pattern of similar incidents escalating over the past month, and they seem to center on the 5 largest high schools in Port Columbia.
Well, what in the world is happening? There must be something they have in common.
Well, I downloaded the list of activities and curricula. I've tried to screen for anything unusual or out of the ordinary, and this is what I've found.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah. Amongst other things, each of them had a fundraising magic act.
Wait, Randy Farrow. I know this dude. He runs some kind of hardcore magic act over at the Wiretap Club a couple nights a week.
That's the second time his name has come up today.
What do you mean?
The body of his former manager, Ronnie Romberg, was found burnt to a crisp when his car impacted a wall at around 90 miles per hour.
Anything suspicious?
No evidence of it. There was a whiskey bottle in the front seat. We sent some people out to ask some questions. Pretty straightforward. Farrell and Romberg had just moved back to town. They were renting the old theater on Chestnut Street.
It's a long shot, but Taylor, why don't you go and check out Mr. Farrell's act this evening? Here, take the 4x.
Good call, Doc.
And John, I have an idea I think you're just going to love.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear this.
I think it's time we put your finely tuned observational skills in the field. I'm going to arrange for you to be a substitute teacher for the day at Columbia Hills High School.
Miles, absolutely not. I'd rather spend 100 years in purgatory.
It'll be good for you, John. When you're finished, you'll feel 20 years younger.
Oh, marvelous.
Dying to be part of the show, huh? Sorry you missed it. Well, let's find out why you're here.
Please, just sit down and sit down. Sit. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I understand we're studying Hamlet today. That's one of my favorite plays. Oh yes. A paean to youthful angst, if ever there was one. Now, I believe you have some reports to hand in, right? I'll get your report. Why don't we just discuss what you've been reading, eh? Now, come on, somebody start off. Don't be shy. Hey, what about you?
Sing your rage, sing your hate, be the lies that made you great. If I die before I wake, I pray the Lord your neck to break.
I wonder what part of the play that's from. Is that Ophelia's mad scene?
Dungus Mardellanus. Second album, fool.
Savage! Where have you been? You didn't even report in last night.
It's all right, Stone Temple. I'm here now.
All right, chill out.
Now listen up. I can't believe you people. This man is here to aid your education.
Yes.
To teach you. He's trying to fill your heads with things that he thinks are useful thoughts.
That's right, that's right.
So that you can go around and perpetuate this cycle, this lifestyle, this life. What is life?
Savage, I'm not sure.
And how long are we going to tolerate this garbage? No more.
Yeah, how long am I going to tolerate this garbage?
Good. Get him.
Hello, Miles.
John, what happened to you?
Well, I've just been enjoying my teaching experience. And you're right. It has made me feel years younger. How dare you show your face in here, you traitor!
Whoa, John, what are you doing?
This ungrateful beast sold me out. I almost got beaten to death!
The class got a little out of hand, did they?
What's going on here? Taylor, you never reported in last night.
Oh, you reported in this morning, didn't you? To the class I was teaching. He turned them against me. He started a riot in which I almost got myself killed.
Is this true?
I was just having a little fun. I mean, what are you gonna do? Dart me?
You know, I don't know why we've tolerated you all this time. You're nothing but a nuisance.
That's right, Stonebreak. Nothing but a nuisance. A pain in the butt. A punk kid! You know all the garbage that I've been through for you guys. And this is the appreciation I get.
Look, you volunteered for everything that happened to you.
Yeah, right. You want to know why I worked my way into this in the first place? Because this was the biggest thing I'd ever seen. A chance to be part of something, to have something, and I never had anything. Why do you think I'm always willing to risk my life for you guys? Because I needed you to want me around. But you want to know something? I don't need you anymore.
The way to freedom is through truth. Remember that. Tiana, remember what I show you. I want you to be strong.
I told you not to touch that! Tiana! You've been very bad! Tiana! 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 You've been very bad!
My sister. She used to beat me.
Forget the tears. Weep, and you die inside. Twist that pain into power. Turn it into hate.
You wanted to see me?
Taylor, I'm glad you came. Your rage is already very beautiful, but you're in danger of succumbing to the blindness of friendship. I'll show you the truth.
I'm coming for you, Taylor. I'm coming for you.
Mr. Farrell? I'm Lieutenant Maxwell of the Port Columbia Police. These two detectives here would like to ask you a few questions.
Certainly.
Leora, what are you doing here?
This is a magic class. I'm teaching my students tricks.
I'll bet you are. I'd like to talk to you. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in class.
Don't you ever touch me like that again. You're not gonna hurt me anymore. I won't let you.
What are you talking about? You're coming home with me, and I want you to stay away from that man. He's dangerous.
You're the one who's dangerous. From now on, I do what I want, and I won't let you intimidate me.
Oh, I haven't even started to intimidate you, but if I find you here again, I'm gonna throw your little behind in jail.
You have no authority over me. I'm 18 years old. I can make my own decisions, and I don't give a damn what you want.
What has happened to you? Tiana!
Hey, just relax.
So what have you got?
Nothing. I mean, he's teaching the kids magic tricks. They're pretty cool ones, too. I mean, it's like he says, it's a class. And they're all 18 years old.
I want him hauled in for questioning.
Look, Lieutenant, I know you're angry because of your sister, but we have no reason to pull this guy's chain. I mean, you're putting the whole department at risk because we have not one single shred of evidence linking this guy to anything. No, I suggest you just leave it alone.
Anything else, Lieutenant? Be happy to answer any other questions you may have. You might want to sit in on a class. Your sister's going to be a marvelous magician.
You have no idea who you're dealing with. You understand me.
She's always been this way. Totally cruel. Don't wait up for me, sister. Because I'm not coming home.
Anytime.
How'd it go?
Like a nightmare. We tried to question Farrell and got nothing. Tiana was with him. It's like she's possessed. Savage was there, too.
Not surprising.
Yeah, John and I had a most unusual experience with him. But at least now we're getting a picture of what's going on. Look at the screen.
What is this?
It's a device that monitors electrical activity in the brain. The normal range is from 14 to 30 hertz. Now, these are the students that were in my class. As you see, each of them fluctuates violently.
This is Taylor's line. It's maintaining at 9 hertz, as if he's in a deep trance state, even though he's fully awake. It's as if he and the others are responding to a very powerful hypnotic suggestion.
But hypnosis can't change a person's moral behavior.
But what if hypnosis were used to implant a whole set of false and disturbing memories? Acting on those false memories could substantially change your behavior.
Yes, it's happened before with satanic cults. People have been convinced that they've done horrible things or been abused, and it never really happened.
What you're saying is that Farrell's got Tiana and Savage under some kind of hypnotic control.
That's the way it appears.
Well, very soon we're going to find out a lot more about this freak. I've ordered a complete background investigation.
Maybe it's time we did an investigation as well.
We've all come such a long way together. We've shared our suffering. Remember what I've shown you. Remember what they've done. Can you feel it? Can you feel the pain? Together, we'll turn that pain into hate, and that hate into rage. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Say it with me. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Say it. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
He's here, up here. I told you he'd come.
John? Miles, your brainwaves are off the charts. You've got to get out of there.
John, I'm under attack.
What is going on?
They're all around me.
Where? I identify only one other person. Miles?
There are hundreds of them. They're everywhere.
Everyone leave. Now you know what to do. You know what to do.
Where am I?
Miles?
I got to get Taylor out of here. You'll be all right, Taylor.
Just try to relax, Taylor.
Get away from me! Stay away!
His EEG just dropped into the Delta range.
Okay, Brian, sounds good. Keep me informed. Farrell's disappeared. We've got an APB on him. What's the matter with Savage?
He's experiencing some sort of hypnotic delusion.
I wish to heaven you could have gotten Tiana out.
Barely made it out myself. It was pure luck that I was able to bring Taylor with me.
So now you know what this monster can do.
His power comes through a unique piece of technology, which projects through his eyeglasses. What I experienced was intense, but very brief, and I was protected to some degree by the filtering system of the exoskeleton.
We think he must have to constantly reinforce control over his subjects. If he doesn't, the effect degenerates over time.
How much time?
We're not sure.
We're gonna make you pay. You're gonna burn.
As you see, Savage is his usual charming self.
Can you help him?
I've got to. Hang on, Taylor. We've been working on a counter system. It's essentially the same as the weapon Farrell's been using.
It has, however, the added ability of probing the subconscious for anomalous electrical buildup, such as might be caused by post-hypnotic suggestion and then dissipating it.
Are you saying you may be able to reverse it?
Yes, I'm saying that.
Did you find out anything about Farrell's background?
Yeah, some pretty dark stuff. He's been touring as a professional magician for the past 8 years. He's the only son of a Dr. Arthur Farrell. You've heard of him?
Not in a long time. He was a top-notch psychiatrist and engineer, a brilliant man.
Well, he was murdered last year. His son was the only suspect, but walked for lack of evidence.
Motive?
They've been estranged since the death of the mother, Alice Farrell. She died of a drug overdose 3 years ago. There's a history of domestic violence in the family. Apparently, Dr. Farrell was abusive and she never pressed charges.
So, violence seems to run in the family.
Unfortunately, yes. But the most interesting thing is this. Before he died, he registered a patent for an invention that he said would cure everything from smoking to post-traumatic stress through technological hypnosis.
Where is that research?
Gone. After his death, none of it was ever found.
John, would you bring up the tape of my encounter?
There. That looks familiar, doesn't it?
Yes, too familiar. Leora, this is a waveform of a strobe and a trainer. John and I found a strobe light frequency that calms people, lulling them into a trance-like alpha state where they're very susceptible to suggestion. Now, we created a weapon like this for the exoskeleton, but we had to abandon it.
Why?
Well, prolonged use creates paranoid delusions in the mind of the operator. We were frightened that Miles might go insane.
And that's what Farrell's been using. Then he's capable of anything.
I'm afraid so. And the more he uses it, the more violent he becomes.
You're very beautiful, Tiana. Desire me.
Don't touch me! Don't ever touch me! What have I taught you about pain?
Life is pain.
You are going to experience life to its fullest. What's this? I tried so hard to tell you. I told you what he was going to do, and now he's got it, done it. He killed you, and he walked away.
No one's gonna find out about this, or I'll kill you!
We're gonna make them pay for everything they've done to us. For all the pain they've caused the world. We're gonna make them pay.
Maxwell. I'm on my way. Don't lose her. I've got to go. Tiana's gone home.
Be careful. Farrell set a deadline for 8 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
Look, this should do.
No! No! Get away! Get away!
Oh, man. My head feels like a boiled egg.
Taylor, listen carefully.
It's very important that we find out what is going to happen at 8 o'clock tonight. Randy Farrell told you something. What was it?
That's right. Farrell said 8. And that's when...
When what?
I haven't the slightest idea. But it was really important.
Hi, Leo.
Hello, Tiana.
I was hoping you'd get home soon. How's work?
Fine.
Listen, I just have to apologize for the way I've been acting. I've been completely horrible to you, especially since you've been cool enough to let me stay here while Mom and Dad are out of town. I don't know what's come over me. Hope you can forgive me, okay?
Okay.
You know, I've been thinking about my life, growing up as your sister. All I can say is it's been absolute hell.
Tiana, where did you get that? Put the gun down.
But even living in hell has to end sometime. We have somewhere to go, Leora.
What are you gonna do, shoot me?
Of course not.
Give me the gun, or I'll break your arm before you can blink.
You probably could do that, just like you've done things to me in the past.
I've never done anything to you.
You're right. Tell you what, I bet you I can pull this trigger before you can break my arm. Wanna try? Let's go.
I don't see anything unusual, John. And I don't hear anything over the police frequencies. Looks like a normal night down there. Have you been able to reach Leora?
Yeah, I've been calling. She's not at home. But she hasn't checked in with the office.
That concerns me. Try her cell phone again.
Can I please answer that?
I told you don't touch it.
Then at least let me shut it off. It's driving me crazy.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. I'm picking up her signal. She just turned on her locator.
Yeah, obviously something's wrong. She must be somewhere downtown.
I've got her. I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Tiana, where are we going?
You'll find out.
Please think about what you're doing. Put down the gun.
Don't talk to me. You never cared about me, so don't pretend to now.
I do care.
Shut up! I'm not gonna let you manipulate me anymore. You're gonna pay for everything you've done to me.
Tiana, I love you. Farrell is controlling your mind. He's told you things that aren't true. Fight it. I know you can.
You're the one who's lying. He saved me from you. He's the only one who's ever loved me.
This is love? Holding a gun and threatening to hurt people?
You say one more word, and I'll pull the trigger.
She's at Farrell's theater.
Yeah, I got Leora. She's entering the building.
I'm going down.
Stand over there.
I love you, Tiana.
I want to thank you all for coming.
Who are you?
Why are we here? Who am I? Well, you can think of me as the Pied Piper from hell. You remember the story, don't you? He cleared the town of rats. Well, I'm about to do the same for Port Columbia. I'm taking your children from you.
I'm taking them to a place where they can be safe, a beautiful city that we're going to build out of the ashes of Port Columbia. But they're not going to simply walk away and vanish. It's you who are going to vanish.
You don't deserve children. You victimized their bodies and tortured their souls, and when they cried out for help, no one answers.
You're a liar! You're insane!
I think so. Yes, that's what this town always called me. When I tried to tell you what was going on in my home, you said I was a liar. You called me insane, but you were wrong! And now you're gonna pay!
When I give the word, start shooting and keep shooting until they're dead!
Stop! Put down the guns.
Shoot him! Kill him!
Stop! Put down the guns. Farrell has been lying to you. But the lying is over. Parents, go to your children. Take their guns. They're going to be disoriented, but they'll be fine.
Stop right there!
Stop, Farrell.
Come here, Randall! Get away from me, you murderer!
Listen to me. I can help you. Take off those glasses. They're driving you insane.
That's great, thanks. Well, just another typical night in Port Columbia. Dead magicians, kids blasting away with guns, the MANTIS darting people. Life in the city isn't getting any easier, is it, Doc?
No, it isn't.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. No. I believed him, even though part of me knew it was a lie. It's as though my mind was filled with darkness.
Delusions can seem very real. The darkness always wants us to destroy ourselves. But you saw the truth. That's all that matters. Everything's gonna be all right.
Hey, you're the scientist. Answer me this one question. Now, how does a guy fall 20 feet off a balcony yet have his body look like he fell 10 stories?
He was a magician. Maybe it came down to what he believed was real.
Good answer, Doc. Thanks. Yeah, good answer.